Hello, my name is Ray Davis, and this is my capstone video for the Specialist Degree in Instructional Technology at Kennesaw State University. The title of my capstone project is Professional Development and Technology Tools Training. This project addressed the need of the teachers and the school for improved professional development training, focusing on using digital tools and resources in the classroom. There was a real need for improved professional development and using technology tools and resources at Alpharetta Christian Academy. The school is a small private school. It has a small teaching staff, consisting of a few administrators, one teacher for each grade level, a few assistant teachers, and it only went up to 6th grade at the time of this project. The resources are limited, and it is very traditional in its approach to instruction. Students completed a lot of worksheets. Learning is primarily based on teacher-directed instruction. Technology has been mostly used by the teachers and not by students in the academic classes. Thus, the teachers and school have been behind in using technology effectively. Most of our teachers were using technology at a basic level. It was clear that changes needed to be made if the students were going to be prepared for the 21st century. Research continues to suggest that this is a problem not only at this school, but in many schools, both public and private alike. This capstone project was designed to improve professional development at ACA by making the training more hands-on in its approach and at the same time improving the way technology tools and resources are used in the classroom. This included helping teachers understand how to use different tools and resources that are available. The plan of this project was to bring the teaching methods into the 21st century. I incorporated strategies recommended by Jim Knight and Eric Scheninger that were used throughout the training sessions. Primarily, the training was designed to be hands-on, use a partnership approach, and incorporate needed technology skills and tools training. In addition, I developed a website to be used as a resource for the teachers in learning about different digital tools and resources. To evaluate the plan, I provided Google Form surveys and observed the teachers using the digital tools and resources to demonstrate their skills and knowledge acquired from the training. I also asked the teachers for feedback in discussions that took place during and right after the training sessions. I analyzed the data from the forms to assist with the planning and implementing of the training sessions that followed. I also partnered with a few of the teachers and observed several classrooms using the digital tools and resources from the training. Overall, the training was successful in that the teachers were introduced to several new digital tools and resources and gained confidence in using technology. The skills of the teachers were improved. Students also benefited when the training was transferred to the learning in the classrooms. In the fall of 2018, I conducted a Lodi-type survey using Google Forms to gauge the comfort level of teachers in using digital tools and resources in their teaching methodology. I also asked the teachers to provide feedback on digital tools and resources in which they had an interest in learning. There was a total of 7 teachers that were asked to participate in the first survey. All teachers responded to the survey except for the 2nd grade teacher. There were 10 questions in the survey. As expected, the data from the survey indicated a need for better understanding and how to use technology effectively with students. For instance, 30% of the teachers self-reported that they either never use technology for student creativity or only use technology once a semester to once a year for student creativity and original thought product creation. 90% of the teachers indicated that technology use is more for grading and lesson planning purposes than student learning and engagement. After conducting the survey, I began planning the first training session as I knew that it would be the longest and most intense of all the sessions. This involved a lot of preparation during the Christmas break of 2018. I also mapped out the plans for the training sessions. 3 other 45-minute training sessions would follow that winter and into the spring. The design of each followed the same basic approach in that the teachers were provided with handouts to assist them, and I would lead and help the teachers with hands-on training and several digital tools with input provided by the teachers, thus giving them some choice in their training. In addition, a Wix website was developed and provided to the teachers on different digital tools and resources. This website was designed with the intention of using it past the requirements for this capstone project. The results were that I was able to complete 4 training sessions as planned. However, I did find it necessary to adjust my original plans so that I could meet mine and the teacher's scheduling needs and challenges. This simply meant that instead of finishing up the fourth training session in April, it concluded in March ahead of schedule. I also created professional development materials to assist the teachers for each of the sessions. So, using the results of the survey, I prepared a 3-hour workshop and scheduled it for the first day back from the Christmas break in January of 2019. The training was designed to be hands-on, where teachers learn by doing rather than by traditional sit and get lectures. I developed how-to instruction manuals to be used with the training and included these on the website. I also developed an agenda for the training session. The session involved training teachers in the use of Google Classroom and Google tools such as Google Docs, Slides, and Forms. I followed up this session with a survey that was produced using a Google form and asked for the teachers' input on how the session went, if they felt comfortable using the technology in their class, and what other technology tools they were interested in learning about for future professional development sessions. Additionally, I introduced the teachers to the website as a resource. The second professional development session took place at the end of January and into early February 2019. For each of the remaining sessions, I had to conduct multiple sessions in order to meet each of the teachers' schedules. Due to scheduling challenges, I had to meet the teachers during their planning periods. In some cases, this meant that I worked with a few teachers at a time or one-on-one in a few instances. The second session introduced and instructed teachers in how to use Plickers as a fun game for students to review. For this training, I had the teachers play a few questions so that they could experience the game from a student's perspective. Then, I had the teachers develop their own questions while I assisted them with the use of the digital tool as needed. The third professional development session involved instructing teachers in the use of Quizlet and took place in the middle of February 2019. Like the other sessions, I demonstrated and modeled how to use the digital tool and then had the teachers develop their own lessons. The fourth and final professional development session instructed teachers in the use of Seesaw and took place in early March 2019. In using Seesaw, I demonstrated how young students could have fun Seussing themselves while learning about Dr. Seuss. The school had just celebrated Dr. Seuss Week, so I wanted to introduce a tool that would be fun for students and help teachers see how the tool could be used to engage the students further. I also wanted the training to be relevant for the younger grades like kindergarten and first grade. Developing the plans, developing the handouts, designing the Google Form surveys, leading the training sessions, facilitating teacher learning as they conducted the training in a hands-on manner, and updating the Wix website all went well overall and led to some of the teachers gaining confidence in using digital tools and resources, and in some cases implementing what was learned with students. Perhaps the most successful aspect of this project was the fact that the teachers were involved in their own training and seemed to really enjoy the experience. The training sessions led to the teachers becoming more comfortable and confident in using technology. The kindergarten teacher enjoyed a Plickers review game with her class. The fifth grade teacher exhibited more confidence in using technology. The sixth grade teacher was already very strong in using and implementing digital tools and resources. But the biggest impact was observed with the third grade teacher. The students in that class created many Google Slide presentations and were observed using and learning about many different tools and resources such as Spark Video, Spark Page, and Canva. Working on this capstone project provided me with excellent experience in instructional technology coaching. I learned to use coaching principles as taught by Jim Knight in his book, Instructional Coaching, a partnership approach to improving instruction. I also implemented many of the leadership skills as described by Eric Scheninger in his book, Digital Leadership, Changing Paradigms for Changing Times. As a result of this capstone project and this specialist degree program from Kennesaw State University, I feel prepared to serve as an instructional technology specialist and leader in instructional technology resources and tools. I would like to thank all my professors at Kennesaw State University for pushing me and helping me to grow as a professional in instructional technology. I appreciate all the encouraging words and comments on assignments and for the feedback on areas needing improvement. I would like to thank Allison Cochran for serving as my mentor and offering me advice and encouragement in completing this program. I would like to thank all my cohort 36 classmates for the discussions and feedback on projects. Though we never really saw each other in person, it was great getting to know all of you online. Like Rocky, I want to say, Yo, Adrian, we did it. I want to thank my family and friends, and especially my wife and my children, for the sacrifices they and I had to make as I worked through this challenging program and the hours and hours of time spent in my basement on the computer. Finally, I want to thank God for the opportunities provided to me and His leading me and directing my path. Without Him, I am nothing and could not accomplish anything. Many of the pictures in this presentation are my personal photos taken during training sessions and are marked as figures with a brief description. All pictures and images that are not my photos were retrieved through searches in the Creative Commons or labeled for reuse and are referenced here. I have also provided a reference list of some of the major sources used for this project and this program. Thank you for taking time to watch this video.